Many key economic indicators are calculated based on the GDP. They include the debt to GDP ratio, the fiscal deficit to GDP ratio, and revenue to GDP ratio.
So based on the revised GDP, the statement says Ghana's debt to GDP is now 76.6% from the 80.1%, providing just small relief, but back to the pre-COVID figure.
The fiscal deficit, including energy and financial sector payments, is now showing a decline from 15% to 14.7% for 2020. Also, the fiscal deficit of 2021 has reduced from 11.7% to 11.4%.
Interestingly, the statement was silent on the revised revenue to GDP ratio. Obviously, that should experience a decline, which is bad news, especially at a time that we have one of the lowest revenue to GDP ratios in Africa.
The Finance Ministry in this statement indicated that it was going to revise its debt sustainability analysis, among other indicators, for 2022. Normally, the temptation is to borrow more when the debt to GDP ratio drops, as we have it now.
But the danger is that it is your revenue and not the GDP that will be used to service the loans. So going on a borrowing spree because of a decline in the debt to GDP ratio without a corresponding increase in the country's income will land the country in bigger trouble. Reporting for TV3 News, my name is Della Michelle.